Hello and welcome to the Janha Show. I'm your host, Mimi Fatu Sise. Are you all excited to have an amazing show today? We have a great lineup today.
TV like nit su nekkee fii rek mu ngi
And the Wheel of Fortune all coming. Show that gives an opportunity to win up to $10,000 each just being on the show with our segment called The Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Soul's Fat Restaurant in the heart of Brooklyn, New York. With that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching another episode of the Mimi Janha Show. I am your host, Mimi Fatu Sise. I'm beyond humble and beyond thankful to be given this opportunity to do this show back home. There is no place like home. Thank you all so much. Until then, I'll see you all soon. So bye for now.
The biggest problem that I think we have as Africans when we came here, we limit ourselves. That's what I say. We limit ourselves. Mm-hmm. We don't want to take any risks of doing something big, to go big. We have our one job or two jobs, come home. That's it.
Comfortable.
You know, there's so many opportunities out there.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on you to take the step. You got to be ready to fight. You know, there's so many out there. There's so many businesses out there. There's stuff that are out there you don't even think of. These people are doing. That's what people are doing. That's what people are making their money from. You know, trust me.
li may wax ci moom ak li ñu xam ci moom nit ku baax la.
Masha Allah.
kii maanaam dama ne wàllew bu suñu borom wàccee la mu làqatu ci biiru nit ñi wàllew bu nit ñi yàlla suñu borom moo ko wàccee mais nit ñi xamuñu ko.
Masha Allah.
mais ku dox ba dajeeg moom boo dundee ak moom benn fan ñaari fan di nga xam kii ban jëmmi doomi aadama la.
Sarjo mën naa jàpp ne sama grand la quoi léegi nekkul sama patron léegi sama grand frère laa ko jàppee quoi.
Masha Allah.
parce que defal nañu loo xamante ni daal kenn mënut a toog di ko wax quoi parce que tàng rek a koy.
donc di wax ne rek comme ni si gars yi waxee rek ñoo fi nekk ci bërëb bi yàlla def na suñu njiit nekk nit ku baax yërëm ñu jàppee ni comme ñu mbokkande ak bàyyi.
Masha Allah.
donc daanaka am fi luñ fi wax daanaka li ñuy fi jaay wax nañ lépp dañuy ñaan yàlla rek liggéey bi dem ca kaw ci kanam.
mais Sarjo moom li ñuy wax si moom bari na bariwut dafa nekk ni koo xam ne si ne instant bi moom nekkutul ay mag ak rak c'est la famille man boobu man.
Hello and welcome to special edition of the Mimi Janha Show. I'm your host, Mimi Fatu Sise. Today I am beyond excited, I am beyond honored to have this special guest on the show. When I tell you about the American dreams, I mean the African American dreams. This man's story will inspire you all. It will make you really ask yourself many questions about, can I be successful? Can I also do it? Exactly. That's the guest that I have on the show today, ladies and gentlemen. Please, I want you to put your hands together. Stand up if you're sitting down. Get up and please put your hands together for my special guest, Mr. Sarjo Marong. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you, sister.
Listen, Sarjo, it's such an honor to have you on the show. Just
Thank you.
knowing that you are Gambian yourself and you are here doing it big when it comes to the fashion industry.
Right.
And by the way, I love my outfit. And thank you.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
welcome on the show, Sarjo. If for the audience that are watching the show don't really know who you are, if you could just please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm a Gambian, you know. From Gambia. I came to States 2016 December. That's when I came to States, you know. But I learned how to sew from Gambia, you know. My mom teach me how to get to myself to sewing.
Sewing and
Yeah.
designing these fabulous outfits.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, I feel so comfortable wearing mine. So tell us some of the inspiration. Your mom taught you how to be
Sew.
in this business, sewing and stuff.
Yeah.
So when you came to America, was this exactly what you wanted to do?
No, the funniest thing about it, I never want to do this here. My plan was, the first thing that I wanted to do, I really wanted to go to school. From school, I want to find myself a different thing to do.
The normal African way.
Yeah.
Come here and go to school.
Yeah. You know, so when I came, I found out that it's not that easy to get here and to go to school just like that. And that's how I pick up a job. My first job was a valet job.
Wow.
I used to do a valet job. So doing that for like almost 1.5 years.
MashaAllah.
And I knew that I had the skills. You know, I think about it all the time. But I have a cousin that I was living with, a very good guy that really helped me to achieve all this. And he was like, bro, you got the skills, what you doing to yourself? You know, why do you don't want to go back to your skills? I was like, you know, it's never been my plan to do that. I just want to do a different thing. It's like, don't do that. Your skills is a professional. It's something that you should think about it. I said, okay. So I started thinking about it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I think I want to have a job that have something to do with my skill. I said, well, that makes sense. So I was like, how can I have that kind of job? He was like, you know what? Let me help you with the resume. I can make your resume, and we put it online, and we will see, you know, what's gonna happen.
We'll pick it up.
Yeah. Trust me. The funniest thing about it, it was 11 a.m. And he was like, okay, you know what? You know, he got his laptop, and we went to the computer and we start, you know, do the resume. So once he finished, and I go through it, and he was like, okay, I think this is good. I said, yeah, this looks good. So he posted it online. Trust me. After this is 11 a.m. When we finished the resume, it was like almost 1 something. He posted it online. By 2:30, I got a call.
Wow.
And it was like, if I can go for my experience, you know, how long I've been sewing, how long I've been designing and
The
stuff.
gift. I keep telling you.
Yeah, so, and by 3:30, you know, I was like, where you guys located? They sent me the address, and so I gave it to him. He put the address and his GPS. He was like, man, this is just 8 minutes away from there. We can make it.
Wow.
I was like, dude, just like that. He said, yeah, let's go. So we jump in the car, we drive over there, and we have an interview going on, and it was like, and I think we need you. And go ahead and fill the form, and we're gonna do drug tests right now. So I finished filling the forms, and they took me in to take my drug test. And the results came negative. And the lady was like, hey, do you want to start it tomorrow?
Just like that.
I was like, no, this is
Mashallah.
not possible. I need some time. She said, no, they really need you. So, but that was a temp agency though.
Wow.
So the temp agency hired me, and the company that I was working for is GeForce. But GeForce is collaborating with NASCAR. So they needed me
The
to...
speed drivers.
Yeah, the
That's
speed
right.
drivers, yeah. So I asked them, so what is going to be my position? They said, look, you're a designer already, so you know how to sew. we hiring you for that position. So they offer me hourly how much they offer. By the time I was still kind of new. I don't really know what is good and what is really, really bad, in terms of salary. So I was like, okay, can you give me a few seconds? Let me talk to my cousin. So I went out there. I talked to him about it. He said, man, that's a good starting. Wow. Go ahead and accept it. So I went back in there. I said, okay, I'm cool with it. So they said, okay, tomorrow by 8 o'clock, you got to be in this location, and they give me the address and everything. So I went there, and it was amazing when they took me to their designing room. I was like, this is just a dream come true.
So was it like you had like an aha moment, like,
yeah,
this is
I was
where
like, yes,
I need to be, or
this is it.
Wow, this is it for
Yes.
me.
So, and my supervisor came up, and they have to give me some pieces to try so they can see what I can do. So, they test me, and everything went through. That's how I started working for G-Force and collaborated with NASCAR. So I used to design and make their driver safety jackets for them.
That is incredible. From a Gambian to designing one of the most
biggest company.
Biggest company when it comes to driving and racing.
Yeah.
To their safety
jackets.
Vests and jackets. How did that make you feel?
It made me feel great, and I learned a lot from them. That was one of my best experiences, working with more than 50-something people in designing room, and being only one black guy.
Wow. So talk to us about your experience when the first time you saw one of the drivers wore your vest that was actually created by you. How did that make you feel?
Unbelievable, and they love it. Because they reach out to the designer room, they ask for who made this new jacket. And one of them that came from me.
Oh my goodness, I'm just getting goosebumps just hearing that story. Just knowing that a brother like yourself from Gambia to hear designing, in this caliber, in this level.
Yeah,
So walk us through that experience. So what happened to Style by Sarjo? How did it transpire to this amazing creation?
Yeah,
and people like myself have the opportunity to wear this beautiful piece that you made for me. I am humble, and thank you.
Thank you, man. Yeah, so when I started working with G-Force, and that's when I had a discussion with my cousin, and he advised me. He was like, you know what, you can get, I can help you to get the machine, one of the machines, and put it in your room, and you can start your own. We can start putting word out there. I can make you a business card. We can talk to people about you. You never know what's gonna happen.
He's like an angel in disguise.
Oh yeah, this guy is an angel. This guy, I'm telling you, he's my America.
Oh.
He's one of the brothers that will do anything for you.
Are you still in touch with him?
Yeah. Lamin, his name is Lamin Jobate.
Lamin Jobate, shout out to you, brother.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a Lamin Jobate in their life. So shout out to you, my brother.
Definitely.
So what was that experience? So when you had the tailoring shop in your living room?
Yeah, I started this in my
in your living room.
Not even in my living room by then. It was in my bedroom.
In your bedroom?
Yes. That's when I started.
Walk us through that experience.
With only one machine. So, yeah, that's how we get a machine, and I set it up there. And, he made me a business card, start going out there. And he has a very good wife, too. She was very helpful.
Yeah, sure.
And she was talking to people about me. Start with whatever she's going, she will carry the card, my business card, and pass it out there. And before you know, people start calling. People start reach out to, so people start coming.
You've been your own boss.
Yeah, it's been a long journey. So
how was that experience, being your own boss? Did that really give you time for you to think about what exactly you wanted to do? Or during that time you kind of was like, okay, this is what I know, this is what I love, and this is exactly where I'm going to continue moving on? Yeah,
it takes time before I became my own boss, because at the same time I'm still working for G-Force. You understand what I'm saying? So I go to G-Force when I get up. When I come home at 5 p.m., I start working for myself. Sometimes I'll be working like around the clock until like at 5 a.m. I'll start working at home, take a shower, change my clothes, and go back to work.
Wow.
So I did that for like a couple of years, about almost 2 years, you know,
Incredible.
3 years before I started, you know, working for myself.
So during that experience, what is one thing that you always remind yourself? Like, you know, you go home and you have more to do, and something like, you know, what you do, designing and stuff, that means your mind and your brain is constantly working.
Yeah.
So when you go
Non-stop.
home, when you look at your environment, you see the things that you are doing. What are some things that keeps you going?
Because believing that one day I want to be my own boss.
One day you want to be this,
Yes.
that you are.
I have given myself a time limit, 3 years, that's it. I will not work for anybody else.
Incredible. What is the most beautiful part about being your own boss?
You got your own time.
You hear
It's
that?
hard, trust me. It's not a joke at all. It's very, very hard. You know, I talk to my friends about it. They think that, you know, it's easy to have to be your own boss. It's hard, to be honest to you, because you got to be working constantly.
Because it requires a lot of discipline.
Yeah.
I tell people it requires a lot of discipline, and
Yeah.
also you have to self-motivate yourself.
Yes.
And that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Because there's no one that's going to tell you when to wake up or when not to wake up.
Yeah.
But just having that self-discipline, the self-responsibility that I
Exactly.
have to get up and I have to do this.
Exactly.
I think that's the hardest part about being your own boss.
Every single day I work 7 days a week, almost 20 hours a day.
I believe you.
Sometimes I have like only 3 hours sleep.
Wow.
You know, it takes time. You know, I don't party at all. I don't even have time to go out.
What advice do you have for your old side yourself? Since when you came to America, or the side you're back in Gambia, what advice would you have given him today, if given the opportunity to?
Well, I think I will be advising myself to continue to be hardworking.
Persevere,
You know, yes,
hardworking,
hardworking,
dedication,
and be determined.
determination.
Yeah, determination.
What are
You know,
tips were that we
yes,
needed?
You know,
Wow.
definitely.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So walk us through that again. When you started your own, so we'll talk about Style by Sarjo.
Yes.
How did that came about, and what was the birth of that? Even though you told us about starting it at home and you were still working. Listen, I'm gonna stop everything that I'm doing, and this is where I'm gonna focus all my energy. Everything I have, I'm gonna put it on Style by Sarjo.
Sarjo, yeah.
When was that, and why, and what was the inspiration behind that?
Yeah, because I have time when I quit. I remember when I talked to my supervisor about it. I said, "Look, I'm quitting. I'm about to
So
start
you
my own
quit.
business."
Wow.
And he was thinking that, he was like, "Man, you're crazy.
What?
Are you out of your mind?"
Yeah.
Because by the time, you know, he was thinking the kind of money that I'm making. How can I throw that money away and said I'm just going to start my own business? I
Up
said,
in the air, something
yes.
that's not even
Yeah.
sure, it's
Yeah.
not concrete. It's not
Exactly.
like, this is how much I'm gonna make, and this is how it's gonna
Exactly. You know,
Was that
so-
fate?
Yeah, he was like, "No, you're crazy,
A
man.
hope.
Are you really okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm going to do this." He said, "No, but you can't do that. You can still have your own business and you working in it." I said, "No, I'm done." So I left. 1 month, the pandemic hit.
Okay, rewind again.
Yes.
So you quit your job
Yes.
and you said, I'm gonna go ahead and start this with full force,
Yeah.
hope,
Hope.
and you had nothing holding you back.
I'm telling
and
you.
a month later, boom, the pandemic
hit.
All right, walk us through that, because
Yeah, I was like-
it's gonna get really, really interesting.
So
right
I was
now.
like, man, I was like, no, what did I do to myself?
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. So, but when the pandemic hit, I have time to think about what I want to do, how I'm gonna do this. But thank God that he's very, very. He looked after me during the pandemic because he called me. He said, "Look, I know you quit your job. We didn't fire you."
You're both.
And he
Wow.
said, you know, you can still go ahead and file for unemployment.
Wow.
And he sent me the letter that I can use to file the unemployment.
Hold on.
That-
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm trying not to be superficial here.
Yeah.
You know, do you have some kind of a guardian angel like behind you, guiding you through? Because first of all, you quit your job, and a
Yeah.
month later, the pandemic
Pandemic hit,
hit.
yeah.
And then your boss called you and told you that you still qualify for unemployment.
Yes.
Carry on, my
Yeah.
brother.
So whatever I believe in life, just be whatever you do, just be honest. Be honest to
honest.
yourself.
Honesty,
Yeah, honesty is very important, and don't try to be honest to people.
integrity.
Yeah,
Because
be
no one
honest to
is
yourself.
watching you.
Yeah.
You're the one watching yourself.
Yeah,
So whatever
exactly.
you do behind the scenes, just because people are not seeing you, doesn't mean you're not seeing yourself.
Exactly.
So I think that's a very important point
just
that you
be
made
honest
right
to yourself, and I did my best to deliver what they expected from me.
there. Wow.
They know that. You know, I go to work before anybody. You know, and I'm the one that will close. I'll be work sometimes 5 a.m. in the morning. I never get late. And I'll be the last person in that office. You know?
Work ethic.
Yeah. Work sometimes 5 a.m. in the morning. I never get late. And I'll be the last person in that office. You know?
Work ethic.
Yeah. And a couple of times they send me, some of them they don't like me being there. I was set up a couple of times to meet you. You know, they want to send me out there. You know, but I always put my work first. So he know that about me. You know, and he knew that I mean it when I said I'm leaving. I'm going to open my own business. And when the pandemic hit, after 1 month when I left, he knew that there's no way I need help.
Wow.
You know, he called me and said, hey, you know, you can do this. And I will send you the letter that you can use so far for your employment.
You must be a very nice person.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
you must
is.
be a great person.
Yeah.
You know, be a great person,
Yeah.
a great worker.
Yeah.
For them to recommend
Yeah.
something like this.
Yeah.
You know.
And he was like, let me know if you need anything. You know, I said, of course, I need something. He said, what? I said, I need some machines to start. I need more machines that I don't have. He said, okay, when do you want to come and get them? So I went and get my U-Haul truck. I went there. He said, what you want? So I get them.
I'm just so inspired by this story right now.
So I get them, you know. During the pandemic, I was home, and I think I was one of the first. I was part of the people that started to make the face masks. Because when the pandemic hit, when the governor of Georgia announced it, and if anybody can go ahead and do like a face mask, and we will really, really get it from you. And so when I heard that, and because I sit for like it took me like about 2 months for me to start getting my own employment. So it was kind of tough by then.
Yeah.
So when I heard the announcement, the next day.
How many face masks were you able to create within that period?
It was good, for real.
Like how many ballpark numbers?
Sometimes I made like 100 face masks a day.
100 masks.
Yeah, 100 masks a day.
So you also contributed
A lot.
during the pandemic?
Yeah, during the pandemic. I do. Of course, some of them I sell them. Some of them was given out.
Yeah, even if you're selling them, but those times nothing matters.
Yeah.
Clothes didn't matter, shoes didn't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody just wanted to be to protect themselves from this horrible virus.
Exactly.
So do you also feel that you contributed?
Oh, a lot. You know, and I'm glad that I did.
Well, we are proud of you, knowing that you have so much impact. You created so many things that today we can sit here and talk to you, and you sharing the stories with
Yeah.
us. So walk us through now. The pandemic hit, and then
So-
now you started your own.
Yeah.
Walk us through that.
Yeah,
and
so
how we got
during-
into this.
Yeah, during the pandemic, you know, keep walking, day and night, doing the face masks, and at the same time creating, you know, thinking about what's gonna be my next move, because I know I don't want to keep this in my room. Because when I came, when I find out about tailors here that are from Africa, all of them are doing it in their room, in their living rooms, or they have a side room that they are doing it. When I look at it, I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this in my room. I don't want to continue to do this in my room. I got to step out. I want to make difference.
So you were dreaming bigger.
Yes. So during the pandemic, I continued to, you know, work, thinking about it, you know, creating different styles. By the time things went down and they started reopening, you know, the city, that's when I opened my first shop. This is my second
So
location.
this was during the pandemic when everything was locked down.
Yeah.
But you were creating.
I'm creating.
You kept
thinking
going.
about
You
it.
kept being perseverance.
Yeah.
You kept being a true artist that you are yourself. So as soon as the lockdown, as soon as you open up,
Yes.
and boom, you open up
That's
your
when
first
I
store.
opened my first location.
Do you consider yourself a visionary?
Yes, I do.
How about luck? Because your story is a different kind of stories.
Yeah.
People go through certain things like this, and then it's like they go back again and rewind. Like things will just get so worse, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
why did I even do this?
Do
Why
this,
did I
yeah.
even got here? How
Yeah.
did I even? This is my own responsibility. I wish I never quit my job. Look at me now.
No.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But your story is getting more and more interesting.
Yeah.
Even the darkest time of America, you were able to create something that when it opens up, boom, you got your story.
Yeah, I got my stuff. I'm somebody that before I start, you take time. But when I start, I don't stop. Like, keep on moving.
Keep moving.
Yeah, and when I'm gone, when I started, I don't look back. You know when you wanna. Sometimes it's difficult when in our society when you wanna do something, you talk to people about it. People always trying to make you do. They try to keep you away from your dreams. They're trying to discourage you, whatever you wanna do. That's not me. I don't. If I wanna do something, I don't really talk to people about it.
So where did you get that zeal, that perseverance from?
I do this. I want to make
you
this
feel
happen.
it.
I feel it. I know it's gonna work.
So
You
you're
know.
fearless.
Yeah.
You just go and you say, this is what I want to do. You know, so my life is mbokk yi xam naa ne dañ maa wax ne waaw xam nga rek yow da ngaa lii, da ngaa
I
lii.
did at first. I talked to a couple of people about it and said, "Bi su doxut yow fan ngay dem."
No, we need to stop.
Yeah,
we need to
we
really
need to
stop.
that. Yeah. So bàyyi sa liggéey bu baax bi nga bëgg a dem ubbi atelier bi su doxut yow fan ngay dem.
Fu ma jógee xanaa yàlla.
You know?
Where am I gonna go? I listen
Yeah,
to somewhere else to go.
bi ma déggee loolu ñaari yoon benn yoon ñaari yoon I'm like, you know what? I think I gotta just keep my mouth shut and move on.
But you also think that suñ nit ñi dañ la dee see a hold back daal. You think they also hold you
they
back?
will never encourage you to go. Like people will always try to hold you back.
So the key moving on is to keep pursuing, keep persevering, keep going.
Yeah. Keep
You
pursuing.
all are hearing it from this legend,
Yeah.
from himself. He's telling you all, if you have a dream, do not sit back and ask Samba Pate and
No.
everybody else.
Why?
Go after your dreams, pursue, be perseverant, be fierce about what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, trust me, all you have is you, right?
Yeah. All you have is you.
Well, we're proud of you.
Yeah. Thank you,
We're
man.
proud of you and thank you for sharing your story. So walk us through. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
The first store.
Yeah. So we
Star by
opened
Sarjo.
a first store and you know we organized the grand opening. Well, my sister that hooked us up. Sarang was she was very
Oh,
helpful.
shout out to the amazing woman.
And with her husband, they was really, really helpful.
Wow.
And I invite some Islamic leaders. They come there and offer prayers. And at the same time, my brother, my cousin, Joba, is always supportive of whatever decision that I make. He was always pushing me. So everybody came. People that are very close to me. They came there. We made it happen, and that store was really, really, really good.
So you still have the store?
No. So what I did, what happened is that because we get to do, I think that our place was getting smaller every day. So that's when I decided to, to look for a location that a bigger one can able to,
Which is this location
Yeah,
here.
this is, yeah.
We have the showroom, we have the designer room.
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you guys can see behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Huge. It's like a double space. It's bigger than here.
Yeah.
And this is huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the 2 times of that.
So walk us through, Sarjo. What are some of your future aspirations now that everything you want to do, you kind of conquer it? So what are some things that you're looking forward to, or can we look forward to seeing,
Different
from
locations.
you, more locations?
Yeah.
How many
More
locations?
locations and in the different cities.
In different cities?
Yes.
Different states,
Different
cities.
states. Yeah.
Different states, different cities.
Yes.
It's
different
possible,
states.
right?
Yeah. It's possible. It's coming.
It's coming.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's coming. Because I have amazing
Uh-huh.
people, staffs that work with me.
Well, walk us through that. How do you get your amazing your team? Your team. Tell us a little bit
Yeah,
about
my
your
teams
team.
they're very tough. I'm telling you, they can make any outfit that.
This is the most comfortable thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
This is like so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this was created within what, days?
Yeah. This is just this
is
just
nothing, right?
This is just like a couple of hours.
Wow.
You know, it took him like 2 hours.
I'm telling you, it is so beautiful.
Thank you.
I've worn some quite amazing pieces in my life.
Yeah.
But this, if I tell you the cozy, the material, like it's just very, very, very,
Yeah.
very comforting. Thank you so much. I am smiling because
You're
I'm happy. I'm happy. So, Sarjo, walk us through. What are some of the hardest part about starting your own business here in America? You coming from the Gambia.
It's really it's hard. It's not easy when you came from Africa, and especially you're not American, you're African. You know, that's a lot to figure out yourself, to be able to get yourself in this level. You know, you have to be ready to deal with all kind of people. Some will come to help you out for you to succeed. Some are coming to just destroy you, try to accuse you with different issues, with different things. You know, so it's difficult. I've been through a lot, to be honest with you. I deal with different kind of people. You know, it was a great experience. You know, it breaks me down. Yeah, sometimes you'll be like, you close your doors and, I did it a couple of times. I closed my doors and everything.
Some advice that you want to give to someone like yourself or any Gambian that's watching the show or Senegambian that's watching the show right now? What are some advice that you have for us?
I think the biggest problem that I think we have as Africans when we came here, we limit ourselves. That's what I say. We limit ourselves. We don't want to take any risks of doing something big, to go big. We have our one job or two jobs, come home. That's it.
Comfortable.
You know, there's so many opportunities out there. It depends on you to take the step. You got to be ready to fight. You know, there's so many out there. There's so many businesses out there. There's stuff that are out there you don't even think of. This people are doing. That's what people are doing. That's what people are making their money from. You know, trust me. We do custom designs. We make people stuff.
I saw
But-
that too.
Yeah.
I saw you with celeb like Kim
Yeah,
Michelle's,
exactly.
Khloe Kardashian. Tell us some of those experiences.
If I limit myself, I'm doing this at home. You think I would make clothes for somebody like a Kim Michelle?
No.
Somebody like Khloe?
Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah.
One of the
You know.
famous people on national TV
Yeah.
right now.
You know, and
Everybody knows them.
no surprise is coming. We're reaching out to them and we're ready to work with them. Because most of them, I know their stylists. You know, they're finding me everywhere, Instagram, Google, and the word of mouth. So limiting ourselves, I think, is our biggest problem as Africans. There's so many out there. We shouldn't limit ourselves.
Absolutely.
I'm not asking anybody to do anything illegal.
Illegal.
You know, there's so many legal stuff out there we can go for. We got to stop limiting ourselves. And we got to stop discouraging people when they want to go and achieve their dream. You know, encourage the person. Show him a way if you have an idea. Don't discourage him. Help him out. You know? Let's say, Mimi, I have an idea. I said, Mimi, this is what I want to do. What is your advice? And I trust you. I believe in your opinion. If you said, Sarjo, don't do this. This is not the right thing. Do you know what you did?
I just killed your dream.
You killed me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's our biggest problem. You know?
Self-limitation.
Yeah, self-limitation. We just have to stop that. You know, we're not limiting ourselves here. Me and my guys here, we're not. You know.
I want to get up right now and cheer you on.
Yeah,
Never ever limit yourself.
yeah, we're going for it.
Be fearless.
Yes.
Be so unapologetic
Yeah.
about what you want to do.
You know.
As long as your intentions are right.
I'm telling you.
No fear.
Yeah, no fear. Why you should be fearful? I just don't see it. You know, go for it. People will must try to destroy you. That one is matter of must. You know, you got people. You know, you don't expect everybody's gonna like you. Don't
Absolutely.
expect everybody's gonna support you in your dreams.
Absolutely.
There'll be people who will be ready to see your downfall every single day. There's so many people out there like that. You know, if I live in myself, you think I'm gonna have all these people with me? We are 9.
MashaAllah.
Tell us that all of these people are professionals. They deliver the way I want it. I don't even have to tell them. When I started, it was only me alone. My first shop, I was only 3. You know? So
Now you have 9.
now we are 9.
How does it make you feel?
Man, Mimi, you have no idea when I see these people, when I look at them in the morning, everybody's trying to jump on the table to start cutting. Man, I just wanna hold the wall in my hand. It makes me feel so great. It makes me feel to go more and more every single day.
You're changing lives.
That's what we want. I'm telling you, we're coming. We're going different states.
And nobody's going to stop us.
No. Nobody. No.
That's incredible, Sarjo.
Nobody.
So, what do you want to be remembered for? What do you want to be remembered for when you're long and gone? 100 years. May you live past 100s.
This name, I want to make sure that it stays. It never die.
What name?
Styled by Sarjo.
Styled by Sarjo.
Yeah.
It's a footprint.
Yeah.
Legacy.
Never die.
Never die.
Yeah.
You got it only on the MimiRA show,
Yeah.
styled by Sarjo.
Mhm.
It's so humbling to have you on the show.
Thank you for coming,
I can
man.
sit here and talk to you all day, but I know you give us time, and I am beyond humble. Thank you for the
Mimi,
opportunity.
thank you for coming. Thank you for having me. You know, it means a lot to me.
Any last word for the viewers?
Well, keep following her. You know, keep supporting her, please. Stop.
Thank you.
We have to support you, Mimi. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You know, again, we got to support our own people.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't support your own people, who else are you going to support? You
Rome
know?
wasn't built in a day.
I'm telling you.
Why are you following me?
Yeah,
Please follow Style by Sarjo.
Yeah. Keep following her, keep supporting her. You know, we got you.
Thank
Here, trust me, we got you, Mimi. You know, you're gonna be the face of Style by Sarjo. You know,
Wow,
yes.
look at that. And it's being captured on camera too.
You're not gonna put on any other design, but only here.
I'm humble.
Trust me.
I'm humble.
I give you my word.
Thank you so much, Sarjo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so
Mimi.
much. Well, that brings us to the end of our segment for the show. I'm your host, Mimi Fatou Cisse.
Mm-hmm.
I here with Style by Sarjo. Exclusive only on the MimiRA show. Until then, I'll see you all soon. Till then, stay tuned. Okay? All right, bye for now.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the MimiRA show. I'm your host, Mimi Fatou Cisse. Are you all excited to have an amazing show today? We have a great lineup today.
TV like nit su nekkee fii rek mu ngi
And the Wheel of Fortune all coming. The only show
show that gives you an opportunity to win up to $10,000 each just being on the show with our segment called The Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Soul's Fat Restaurant in the heart of Brooklyn, New York. With that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching another episode of the Mimi Janha Show. I am your host, Mimi Fatou. I'm beyond humble and beyond thankful to be given this opportunity to do the show back home. There is no place like home. Thank you all so much. Until then, I'll see you all soon. So bye for now.